Hello everyone, this is Spring King, and today I have another Yu-Gi-Oh! Product opening for you today. Before I get to that, I just wanted to give update for the channel actually. Um, I want to actually start doing Q&A videos, so question and answers. So yeah, leave a comment, leave your questions down below in the description below there. And to those who personally know me, just inbox me on wherever you have contacts with me, questions. So, and I'll get around to answering those in a video. So I actually want to start doing that now. Want to at least have hopefully 10 questions. So hopefully, and like I said, I'll answer them honestly and put in good responses to them. So it won't be just like some like one answer response. It'll actually be a pretty good lengthy response, but not enough, but not so long that it makes the video take for like hours. So at least hopefully 10 questions is good enough. Just make sure you keep them appropriate too, because I know X Punishment did that too for his channel, and he kind of got some strange questions too. And like I said, I'm not gonna answer those because they're like too personal, too inappropriate. So I won't be answering those. So keep the questions appropriate though. And I know people. There's always gonna be those hate ones, and honestly, I'll answer those like as long as they're appropriate ones too though. So like if it's somebody trying to say, oh, why are you this or why are you that, or like trying to make fun of me, I'll answer those. Like I said, I don't mind answering those because sometimes they make me laugh and stuff like that. Those don't bother me at all. So just like I said, keep it appropriate, and I'll answer those. And yeah, that's something I'll do for an upcoming video, and I'll get around to it as soon as I can. So questions, comment them down below, and those person know me, inbox me if you want to, right? And also, X Punishment, I might be doing our discussion video 9 possibly some point soon here, because just some news this week there too. Like if you haven't been checking out the Kings and Queens channel, be sure to subscribe to that one too to see more of us. Because it's discussion video 4 we did, and 7 and 8 we did the other day though, and that was just, and of course that one's there that is about talking about Duel Network being shut down for good. And like I said, I don't have to go over that in this video. Like I said, as basic as I can put it, I'm happy and sad at the same time it's gone. So if you want to know more about those, be sure to check those videos out too. To my feature channels list, check out the Kings and Queens channel. It has the 7 Variant Emperors on there, so that's the one to check out for the videos. It's discussion videos 4, 7, and 8. 4 is where you learn most of it, and 7 you'll learn a lot more, and then 8 was just like some responses or whatever. Because I just heard about that yesterday. Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro got shut down, and that only leaves DevPro left though, so that wouldn't surprise me if DevPro gets taken down. And like I said, I've barely used Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro and DevPro myself, and I had issues with the updates because those things always updated and stuff like that too. And I know DevPro is the one I had most issues with, because you had to manually update. When I did it, it never worked, so I just gave up with DevPro. And Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro I was always using, but like I said, I just wanted to actually duel people instead of always doing like a bot though all the time though, and that's why that one kind of just wasn't as amazing as it could have been though. So it was a pretty good one too. I just didn't know you could just, back when I had it, it wouldn't let you duel actual people. So that's why I was using Duel Network, and then that just got taken out. So now Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro is gone, so now it's DevPro. And like I said, not a big deal honestly. Like as X Punishment told me, I'll be looking at that too. Like I say, the Duelist, which is also another thing too. So there's that option you can do. I know it's cost money, and I know they're one to play in real life, but I know there's some people who can't get cards in real life because there's nowhere locally for them, like no card stores or anything like that, or stores locally don't provide that. And I know the third option is just wait for Konami to deliver their online game this winter and just hope for the best. I'm giving them a chance to, and I hope it is for the best too. And if they deliver something awesome, then good. And if they don't, well, then you get them for it. Then you can get on them for that. So, but give them a chance. We'll see how it does. So, not much more to describe that stuff. Stuff comes and goes, and that's none of that one. So that's all I need to say about that though. And anyway, get to the pack opening, like I said, or actually product opening. And like I said, I'm gonna be opening up decks from now on. So, and starting with the one that came out today, Rise of the True Dragons structure deck. And like I said, I got 3 of these open. Now I'll open up all three, but I'll show you the cards from one because it's the same cards. So we were supposed to have got the Pendulum Domination deck, which is basically Reggie's deck, the Triple D deck. And I would have preferred that deck over this one though, because I'm more into that deck than this one. But this one has some good cards too, and even one of the reprint cards I like too. So, and even the new cards seem really cool as well. So, as it says, dragons will never die. The Rise of the True Dragon structure deck is filled with many of the strongest dragons in all of dueling. These powerful dragons impose their eternal dominance by returning to the field stronger than ever each time they are defeated until your inevitable victory is in sight. Do you have what it takes to wield these mighty monsters in battle? And the structure deck includes 36 common cards, 2 ultra rare cards, 3 super rare cards, 1 token card, 1 beginner's guide, and 1 double-sided deluxe game mat / dueling guide with tips to bring you to victory. So yeah, it's basically a dragon structure deck. It's the redone version of the other dragon structure deck, Rise of the Dragon Lord structure deck. I think it was an old one that had Felgrand Dragon in the front. So yeah, this has got all the new Felgrand cards in it. It even gave us one of the I think it was Guardian of Felgrand too. The reprint out of here I'm most looking forward to is Red Eyes Wyvern, because that was the one I needed. Still need like one more of those. So, and sorry for any background disturbances if you're into that. So yeah, it's cool you got Red Eyes Wyvern there. So that's one of the cards I definitely need to get to, is that one. And what I like about this deck too is it supports this deck helps support level 7 and 8 dragon decks. Dragon decks that run level 7, 8, 1. So like for example, Red Eyes and Blue Eyes. So it helps support those kind of decks. So of course you get your beginner's guide there. And like I said, I'll do a review on this deck too, also briefly. Got the playmat here. I'll show you both sides of it. So there's the one side there. That's, you know, the tips and strategies how to use the deck and other sets you can buy to get this stuff too. It even talks about Dragons of Legend Unleashed. There's that coming out, which I'll be getting probably like 2 boxes of that most likely. Which the other thing too is the Dark Side Dimensions box. I'm getting 2 of those as well too, and that comes out in 2 weeks. So that's the strategy guide there. And this side is the actual paper playmat, which kind of don't like it because it cuts off extra deck zone, field zone, deck zone, and graveyard zone. So it comes with that, and then of course the actual cards themselves. So So for ultra rares, you get Arc Brave Dragon Ultra. So that's one of the new cards there. And then you get Divine Dragon Lord Felgrand. So that's like the new version of Felgrand Dragon. Then you get Dragon Knight of Creation. Another new card there. That's the those are 2 ultra rares. That's the first super rare. And then you get also super rare Ruins of the Divine Dragon Lords. Also a new card, and then you get Return of the Dragon Lords, which this is a really good card actually. It's a really good card there. That's a super rare. And then for other new cards you get Paladin of Felgrand. It's a common. And then you get Guardian of Felgrand, which I think that was the Shonen Jump promo for Japan that we get in this deck now, so it's awesome. So that's a common as well too. And then of course you get Felgrand Dragon itself as a common. This deck I didn't get back then, so it's awesome that I got now though, so get all these cards reprinted. Dark Blaze Dragon, I like that card a lot. That card's awesome. Herald of Creation. Decoy Dragon, another good card. Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, that's a good reprint there. My favorite reprint of the set, Red Eyes Wyvern, because I still need like 1 more of these, so that's awesome. White Knight Dragon, Dark Storm Dragon, Arm Protector Dragon, Evil Swarm Zahak, Eclipse Wyvern, White Dragon Wyverbuster, Black Dragon Collapsed Serpent, Keeper of the Shrine. This is an argument reprint too. Kid Moto Dragon, because that was a super in Shadow Spectre, so that's nice to see that as reprinted. And then Jane Lightsword Paladin, don't know why we need to have light swords in here. Irin Lightsworn Monk, again, don't know why we need to have light swords in here. Raiden Hand of Lightsworn, again, this is a dragon deck, not a Lightsworn deck. I get these cards milled, but there's Foolish Burial, there's Dragon Shrine, which they didn't reprint in here, which is kind of strange. They put all these Lightsworn cards here, but not Dragon Shrine. Card Trooper, again, it's dragons. I don't see why I have to go off topic here. Dragon Ravine, that's a good card to put here. Wingbeat Giant Dragon, not a good card. Trade in. Foolish Burial. Hand Destruction. Reinforcement of the Army. The Warrior Returning Alive. Charge Light Brigade, which, as I said, this is not a Lightsworn deck, this is a Dragon deck. Terraforming. Dragon's Rebirth. Burst Breath. Needlebug Nest, like, I don't think we need that really in here. Breakthrough Skill. I don't see why that's needed. Call the Haunted. Oasis of Dragon Souls, that's a good card to reprint there too. And then, of course, the one card that comes with each one is Dragon Lord Token. So, actually a token just like the Monarch deck comes with too. So that's pretty cool. So, yeah. I'm just going to go ahead and open up the rest of these here too. And I'll give you my review on this. So, but yeah, like I said, I was going with the cards too. This is a Dragon Structure deck. I don't see why these other non-Dragon cards would have to be put in your like Light Sworns, because Dragons have their own ways of milling cards. Light Sworns they mill anything that's on the top of the deck, so you might end up milling something you don't want to mill. Hence why it's a hit and miss kind of thing there too. Because like Lightsworn deck, it's like a do or die battle. It's like either you know, that's kind of what it's like. So. But yeah, this is a good structure deck. I do recommend this structure deck. I recommend really any structure deck, starter deck, legendary decks, anything like that, because you know, awesome new cards to get, awesome good reprints, and stuff like that too. And like I said, it would have been cool if they, you know, because I know other cards in this year is like Dragon's Rage, Dragon Shrine. Those would have been cool to put in here too. Dragon's Gunfire, Stamping Destruction, like some actual dragon cards, not like swarms, because well, you gotta mix those in there. But anyway, yeah, the reason I'm gonna open up all three of these decks is so that, you know, because usually I recommend with these decks, I recommend getting 3 of the decks to have a full playset. It's pretty nice because right there is, you know, 3 decks, 3 structure decks right there. So that's many cards. You get a lot of cards. So yeah, and yeah, I do recommend this structure deck. It's a good structure deck. Get some new Felgrant, get some new Dragon support. Get some good reprint cards in there too. You don't already have these cards. It's a pretty good deck. I've seen it, and it's really good too to help support your level 7 and 8 Dragon decks. So yeah, like I said, I recommend really any structure deck, starter deck, legendary decks, or anything like that, because they're all really good. And there's not one I would say is not good, because they're all good decks. So anyway, that's it for this opening here. I do apologize if it took a little longer. Just had to get a few updates here out there. And next thing I'll be opening will be the Yu-Gi-Oh! Dark Side Dimensions movie pack, which I ordered 2 boxes of those, and hoping to get the Blue Eyes cards in there mostly, and maybe get some of the Magician Gorilla cards. There's like the Cubics and the Gadgets, and smart new cool cars there. I don't know if that means they're going to get the movie around that time, because I'm hearing it saying that it'll be worldwide 2017, which I really don't want to wait till 2017 to watch them. I really hope we can see it sooner, or at least get a sub version of it at least, because I've been looking for it and I still can't find a sub version of it. So if you do happen to find where I can watch online, even if it's just raw, let me know. Send me that link in the description below, or if you have contacts me, inbox it to me, because I would really like to see that movie. Even if it's just raw, I'd love to see it. And if not, see it subbed, and can't wait to see it dubbed. So, but yeah, so that'll be opening up in 2 weeks, and when it comes up 2 weeks, and I'll get that Q&A video up when I get like enough questions. So anyway, this is Supreme King. Sign out. Get your game on.